I had a cup of coffee and relaxed in the car. While I was waiting to see if I could get another customer, I noticed I wasn't far from Salieri's bar.
Jesus. We got you, you little rat. Mr. Morello's pretty angry with you. We're gonna have to teach you a little lesson so you remember that it ain't right.
Those bastards remembered the license plate of my car and took it on themselves to hunt me down.
Louis'll fix your face a little.
Nie przemalował auta.
Finish him off. Don't waste any more time on him.
It was clear to me that I had to get out of there fast. I couldn't handle that animal on my own.
Chyba musimy biegać salomem.
Probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
Kurde, dobrze strzela, gościu. Sprintem. Schowajmy się za cywilami. Kurde, 7 HP ciężko będzie. No właśnie. Jeszcze raz. Dobra, teraz się nie oglądamy.
It was clear to me that I had to get out of there fast. I couldn't handle that animal on my own. I said to myself that now was probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
Ten tu leje. Panie, gdzie pan tu lejesz? Dobra, trochę chyba nadrobiliśmy. A może i nie. Ale chyba nie jest najgorzej. Kurde. No jeszcze musiał mnie trafić, no. Dobra, uciekliśmy chyba. O, chyba chłopaki stąd nie wyjdą.
Salieri's boys saved my skin that time, but I certainly wasn't in a good situation. I had paid off my debts for the car repairs, but my boss didn't want to employ anyone who's in the mob. It just wasn't good business. When I saw the fancy getup of Salieri's boys, I thought that it can't be too bad to work for them. Besides, I had nothing to lose. Morello was out to get me, so driving a cab wasn't the best job. Plus, the prospect of Salieri's dough wasn't so terrible. So like I always say, Better to die young and loaded.
A chłopaki za dużo wypili.
Well, it looks like Morello is really trying to make me mad. But I'm a reasonable person. What do they call you, son?
Thomasa Angelo.
I've decided to give you a shot, Tommy. I like new faces. We're one big family here. You already know Paulie and Sam. Frank here is my right hand and looks after the legal side of our business. The one behind the bar is Luigi. This business ain't easy to swallow, but Luigi's a wonderful cook. Paul will introduce you to Vincenzo and Ralph. There are a lot of us, but those should be enough for now. Now listen, and listen good. We have some rules around here. Don't cross paths with the cops. They're on our payroll, so they'll leave you alone. But if you go too far, they'll all come after you. Money or no money. If they ever pick you up, say nothing, and I will take care of you. I show my gratitude to those people that helped me, and there aren't many left who betrayed me. Capiche?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
I'm glad. Today I'll give you a chance to get back at those bastards who wrecked your taxi. We'll see what you're made of. Morello has a bar where all his gorillas go. They all have their cars parked behind the fence next to the bar. If you're good, they won't be there tomorrow morning. Paul,
Taki
you'll be with
żarcik.
you just in case. Go see Vincenzo for equipment and Ralph for some wheels.
I wouldn't trust him so much. He seemed hesitant. He's just accepted now because he has no choice.
We'll see, Frank. We'll see. I'm more concerned about what Morello's problem is. Does he really want to start a war?
Vincenzo's the Don's gun expert. They've known each other since they were kids. He gets you whatever you want. Tommy guns to cannons. Then he can set you up. I always pay him a visit before a job. Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Paulie.
This here's Tom. Just started up with us.
Pleased to meet you, Tom. What can I do for the both of you?
We got a job to do. We need something to write off a few cars.
This classic piece of sports equipment should do the job, and if not, I've mixed up a few
Sprzęt
cocktails.
sportowy. Woda.
Careful with them, though.
Będzie impreza.
Nice a lot, Vincenzo.
Bring back the bat. It's my nephew's.
Sure thing.
No. I nie potknij się na schodach.
Ralph will introduce you to as a complete idiot, but he's got a special way with cars. I don't get how such a moron could know anything about anything. But that's the way it goes sometimes.
Visit. How you all doing, Paulie?
Hey, Ralphie!
I see you're still limping, so we got two cripples working here.
That's right, but I ain't a fool. Ralph, this is Tom. If you bring him a stolen car, Tommy, I'll make it your own, and no one will know the difference. Ralph, Tom and me have a job to do. You're supposed to have some wheels for us?
Right. Here it is. It ain't no hot rod, but it should really do for you.
Thanks, Ralphie. Let's go.
No to jedziemy na imprezę. Jeśli samochód odpali. Dobra, odpalił. pojedziemy tędy. No faktycznie, demon szybkości to nie jest. Ale zarzuca nim jak samochodem do driftu. No tu nie przejedziemy jeszcze w lewo. Jakieś roboty drogowe. Kurde, strach się tym rozpędzać, no. Hamuje też. Musiałem hamować, bo policja jechała. Pod górkę też ledwo podjeżdża. Masakra, no. Strasznie się tym jeździ. Przy większej prędkości to ja nie wiem. Zakręt jakby wejść to śmierć w oczach. O, ten się rozpędził. Już myślałem, że nie wyhamuje. Dobra, jesteśmy prawie na miejscu. Dobra. Chyba lepszym rozwiązaniem było najpierw wyeliminować tego strażnika. No. I tak to trzeba będzie zrobić. Dobra, spróbujemy. Kurde, aż się odbił. Dobrze, zagnieciemy mu dach, szybę. Kufer z tyłu. Dobra, uciekamy.
The car's Tom finished them.
No nie. No i co teraz? Tamten nie chce pomóc. Nie, no tak to nie można tego zrobić. To parkujemy sobie bliżej. Zrobimy to w ten sposób. Może teraz... że nie wyjdą. Albo przynajmniej tak szybko. Dobra, odpalaj ten złom. No i coś się dzieje. Siadamy. Siadaj, Poli. Wóz strażacki. To auto jak już wpadnie w poślizg, to już jest tak ciężko je wyprowadzić, że jedynie można już się modlić. No. O, trochę uszkodzony już jest. To chyba chłodnica. Schowaj tego kija.
So we're back, boss.
Okej, oni wchodzą od frontu, a my byliśmy z tyłu.
Sure, boss, he's a natural. Before they could say cannolis, they were wheelers. And before they could recover, we were gone. Morello's probably pretty pissed right now.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
He's one tough customer.
In that case, welcome to the family, Tommy. You've passed the first
It's
test.
an honor, sir.
And now we've got a new member.
I like to take him into the outfit, boss. You can see he ain't scared, and he's done real good.
You didn't disappoint me, Tommy. Now, let's drink.
Thanks.
Today we're gonna visit a few places to collect some protection money. 2 restaurants and a motel outside of town. Bill at the motel was late last time because he had a few problems. So today, he'll pay a little more.
You may have heard about how criminals can prey on businesses using various threats. That certainly isn't the case with us. People who pay us receive services, which the police certainly can't provide them with. Last month, for example, Sam and Paulie here solved a serious problem with violence in a delightful restaurant. The owner is now satisfied that nothing of that sort will happen there again.
You'll do the driving. Paulie and Sam will do the collecting. It'll be routine. Tell Ralph to give you a car, and you can go.
Okay, boss.
Well, you and I'll have a drink. What do you say, Frank?
No dobra, jedziemy zbierać haracz. Znaczy my będziemy tylko prowadzić, niestety. Oni będą zbierać forsę.
Hey, Ralphie. Me and the boys have got a job to do, and I need some wheels.
And hey, Tommy, I got this here, baby. It has about 40 horsepower and goes almost 60 miles an hour. Ain't nothing swanky, but it's a good enough drive. You get into it easy. You just take this little baby and stick it in here. Pry it a little, and when it clicks, you got it.
Proste.
It's a piece of cake.
Thanks, Ralphie.
No dobra chłopaki, to jedziemy. Może oni nie chcą jechać?
I won't keep you now, Tom.
Look, we'll talk later, Tommy.
Tommy?
Tego grata bym chciał usunąć. A masz coś jeszcze? Nie, chyba nie. Dobra, jeszcze broń. No tak. Gdybym czytał, co należy zrobić, to bym wiedział.
Hey, Vincenzo. I need some kind of gun.
Hey, Tom, I think this'll do the trick.
It should work. I wasn't planning on using it anyway. Thanks.
No nie wiem, czy nie mam zamiaru. No dobra, a jak mam ją schować? Dobra. Wszystko jasne. No, teraz idą. Przynajmniej Poli. Siadaj sam.